What is the effect of changing pace in editing? Hi, my name is Kamran Rathod. I'm a filmmaker and professional video editor with experience cutting narrative films, documentaries, commercials, music videos, and more. Through my years of cutting my own films, I've learned that pacing is dictated by the story world and characters. The way you cut a film is directly linked to the tone you're setting for the audience. Maybe it's energetic and lively. Maybe it's reflective.
Allowed to sit?
Maybe it's excessive. But even if there's an overall pace to a film, there are always going to be moments where the pace shifts, where the editor gets to flex their muscles as a storyteller. Let's look at a film that overall has quick pacing, but in a certain scene slows down. Good Time by the Safdie brothers. Spoilers ahead. The film starts by throwing you into the fire of a poorly planned bank heist that quickly goes terribly awry. In this sequence, the dynamic between the brothers is established. Connie, played by Robert Paterson, is an unrelenting, misguided older brother who's desperately trying to get ahead in life through crime, and he's dragging his mentally disabled brother, Nick, played by Benny Safdie, down with him. Despite the fact that Connie clearly loves Nick, it's apparent that Connie is hurting him more than he's helping. Throughout this feverish, anxiety-inducing film, the pace is almost always turned up to 10, just like Connie, the main character. But eventually, it all comes crashing down around Connie, and his brother is sent to a program that's clearly a good thing for Nick. And in this moment of tragic but healthy separation, the film finds a normal, healthy pace.
Cross the room if you've ever been in love.
The cuts are no longer disorienting, because we know we're in safe hands. Just like Nick. Connie is finally out of the picture, so Nick, the film, and the audience can finally breathe. Dramatically slowing the pacing is a great way to get the audience to reflect on what they've been experiencing. It's often a moment of reflection, realization, and resonance. That's the reason why the pacing often slows at the end of films. On the other end of the spectrum, you have a film like Blade Runner 2049, directed by Denis Villeneuve. Its overall pace is methodical and plodding, creating an ominous, inevitable tone. The slow pacing speaks to the loneliness of the story world and gives us the sense that people aren't very friendly. All of this is established before Officer K, played by Ryan Gosling, even speaks to Sapper Morton, played by Dave Bautista. There's an underlying, simmering sense of danger and violence that eventually reaches a boiling point, which is when the pacing is taken up a notch. Before this fight, this sequence is 6 minutes long and has 52 cuts, averaging roughly 7 seconds per shot. Then, the fight, which is just over a minute long from the first blow to the moment that it's clear Officer K has won, has 40 cuts, averaging roughly 1.5 seconds per shot. This stark increase in pacing catapults us into the story and adds an edge to any slower-paced scene in the rest of the film. We can never fully rest as Officer K keeps investigating in this dangerous, lonely, and unpredictably violent world. These are just two uses of quick and slow pacing and how changing from one to the other can impact an audience. If you can think of other examples, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. Thanks for spending this time with me, and if you want to learn more about filmmaking, please follow, like, and subscribe. I'm Kamran Rathod, and I'll see you in the next one.